Good morning. It is Friday, I think. I'm pretty sure it's Friday. Oh my god, I've like lost all sense of day and time. It must be Friday because James is off. It is actually a minute to 12. It's pretty late. We took it completely easy this morning. James is in the shower. I'm just out of it. We are going to finally bring our car to the garage for it to be assessed. Some of you might remember that way back at the start of Vlogmas, the day we bought our Christmas tree, which I think was like Vlogmas day 7 or 8. Oh no, actually it was earlier than that. It was the very start of Vlogmas. I think it was the second day. When we went to buy our Christmas tree, our car somehow got implanted, like it sort of rested on the curb when we parked. We didn't know. So when we went to reverse out, or when James went to reverse out, it sort of broke the bumper. So since then, we haven't really been driving much. As you guys know, I only started driving a week ago, or started back driving a week ago after my surgery. And so we really, since this happened, we really haven't had to drive much at all. So it's been okay. We secured the bumper with some cable ties so that it obviously wouldn't fall off. But yeah, we are going up to the garage this morning for him to assess, to see if it needs to be replaced or if he can fix it. We're hoping he can fix it because it's actually a new bumper. James was in an accident about 18 months ago and we had the whole front of the car either replaced or repaired depending on how bad the part of the car was. Unfortunately, James drove into an accident. It had just happened. He was coming around a corner and like there was nowhere for him to go. He had to drive into it. He couldn't stop quick enough. Sasha is trying to mount Ferdinand. So that's what we're doing this morning, and then I'm going to pop to Lidl while we're up there because it's quite close. I saw this gorgeous kind of throw yesterday in Lidl. It was beautiful. It was like a cable knit throw with pom-poms on the end. I have no idea why I didn't buy it there and then. It was gorgeous, but I was in like grocery mode and I was like, oh, grocery, grocery, grocery. I was also afraid as to, because for Christmas, obviously we have a grocery budget. Of course, you always have a budget. Like there's always an amount of money you can spend on any given thing. But for Christmas, I tend to be a little bit more relaxed about being, you know, so definite about the budget, like just for a few extra kind of treats and stuff. So I really wasn't sure how much I was going to end up spending. And I think that was kind of on my mind. Now I spent considerably less than I expected to. In actual fact, I probably only spent, I would say, around €60 more than our sort of regular spend for the start of a month. So or sort of for like a payday shop, if that makes sense. Or I find that when I go shopping the week James gets paid, we always buy a little bit more because it's the end of the month. So there's those kind of like monthly purchases that you have to buy that you were like dishwasher, tablets, washing powder, you know, all of those things that generally last me anywhere from like 4 to 6 weeks. So yeah, so I was really pleased with that. But this is a very long-winded way of me saying that we're going to pop into Lidl and see if this Lidl, it's a different one, has the throws. And if they do, they had it in a grey and in a cream. I want ideally the cream one because it had the grey pom-poms. it was so beautiful. It's only $18.99. Like I'm kicking myself now that I didn't pick it up there and then. But c'est la vie. If it's there, it's there. If it's not it's not the end of the world. It's more kind of like, oh, that would be really nice to have, than, oh, I really need that. But yes, so I am going to do a little bit of cleaning and picking up here and hope James finishes in the shower. Hey, no! She's biting my tablecloth. Naughty girl. We are on our way into Balbriggan town. We've just been to the garage. So he has told us that potentially there is another guy who lives in Balbriggan that might be able to do a repair job for us. So we've left him a message, and fingers crossed he gets back to us soon. And yeah, because otherwise it could cost us about 600 quid, which would be painful considering we also need to buy a new fridge. Yeah. So it would be wonderful not have to spend 600 quid on the car as well as buy a new fridge. Well, it would be wonderful not to have to do either of them, but c'est la vie. We also see in the distance there's a wedding car, and it is like, look how disgusting it is out there. It's really wet and windy, and it's actually quite cold.
It is cold, yeah.
Yeah.
7.5
well,
degrees.
it isn't, which that's not super cold, but it feels it feels cold.
Yeah.
And we're starving.
Yeah.
Are you hungry, babe?
I am.
Oh, I wonder, could I sit? I was gonna sit the camera there. Wait. Oh. No, that doesn't really work.
No, it's not too bad.
Yeah, but it's not very safe.
If you put down the
Oh, if I put down the... We can't see our beautiful faces.
Oh, indeed.
So yeah, I'm hoping they have my throw in little. Fingers crossed. But I'm actually getting more hungry than anything else. Are you, darling?
Yeah.
My handsome man on his holidays. I told them all in, I think it was yesterday's or the day before's vlog, about my surprise Christmas present.
Yeah.
James is in a mood. So, oh my god, you're so evil. So we are back from Lidl, as you can see. I am just making some tuna sandwiches. They did not have my throw. I'm only marginally disappointed. It was a cute throw and I liked it and all, but it wasn't the end of the world. I did actually get a lovely, what do you call it, like a sweater, like a sports sweater. Let me show it to you over here. It's like a cream hoodie thing. I've never actually bought clothes in Lidl before, but I liked the detailing of the, like, the leatherette kind of stuff. I thought that was really sweet. It was only a tenner, like $9.99. So, and I wanted a kind of a creamy white one for just around the house. And that because during the winter when I'm working in my office, I generally don't have the heat on in the rest of the house because there's no need to. My office is so small and it's quite warm. But sometimes I might have a little chill, and that's why I love like cardigans and things like that. So I thought a cream one would be nice. It's on my list of things to buy. So yeah, we popped into Super Value for James's pancakes that he likes. We were gonna have pigs and blankets for our lunch, but I actually have to make them. I'm gonna make a big batch of pigs and blankets and honey and mustard cocktail sausages shortly, but we're so hungry we don't have time to wait because between making them and cooking them it would take about 45 minutes. So I'm just gonna make delicious open tuna sandwich. I do like a mayonnaise, some sriracha, little baby cucumbers, and then salsa. Oh, and I might put a little bit of cheese in here as well. It's quite nice. But yeah, and I'm just gonna toast some sauerkraut, and that is gonna be our lunch for today. But yeah, so they didn't have my throw, just in case, because I often talk about things in vlogs. And when I go to edit, I realize I never actually updated you or followed up on what I was talking about, which I'm sure many people find very irritating. I'm just gonna make sure this is not too spicy. No. I love sriracha in small amounts. I'm not like, I wouldn't have it dipped all over stuff. I'm not that kind of hot person, but I do like to kick to things. And I use sriracha a lot in cooking, and James loves it. So I'm going to finish making these sandwiches, and here's my lunch with some potato. James's preferred crisp is the Monster Munch. How's the sandwich? Delicious. All right. I am going to spend the afternoon making delicious treats. Some that I can keep in the fridge, some that I can freeze, so that we will have yummy things to eat over the next few days. Because for me, part of Christmas is one, cooking. I love to cook and bake. So it's having the time and the opportunity and the occasion. Sorry if it's scratching. Here's this one. Sasha! Stop it. Part of Christmas is the time and having the occasion to cook all these delicious foods. So I'm definitely going to make a start on some pigs in blankets and some honey and mustard cocktail sausages. James has requested both of those. And I bought some peanut butter and chocolate spread, like Nutella type stuff, Sasha, to make some cookies. And I do want to make some more butter cookies, so I might make those after, I'll see. But yeah, I'm going to make some yummy treats. So first, can you even see me? I'm going to heat up some vegetable oil in my dishes to cook the sausages. And I just have a 64 count of cocktail sausages that I bought in Tesco. It was really good value, only €4. And I have some smoky streaky rashers. So I'm going to wrap some of the sausages in here and make the rest honey and mustard. Very, very simple. So they go into the oven for 30 minutes, and when they come out, obviously the pigs in the blankets hopefully will be done, and the other cocktail sausages I will add the mustard and honey to, and they will then go back in the oven for about 5 or 7 minutes. They should be yummy then. They're out of the oven, so I'm just about to add the honey and the whole grain mustard. And these obviously don't get anything, but I will de-oil them. So yeah, yum. It smells so good here. So, ooh, hot. There's not much left in this, so I'm just gonna add the remainder. It's generally about 3 tablespoons of each, but you know me. You know me. I kind of fly by the seat of my pants when it comes to some measurements, not all. I think that's all I'm going to get out of that honey pot. Here is the honey and mustard ones. They smell so good. I am basically going to gorge on these now. So I made us a little taster plate of some cheese and crackers, olives, pate, and the 2 sausages. Just cause, you know, it's nearly Christmas. Isn't that right, darling?
It is.
Isn't it beginning to feel a lot like Christmas?
It is.
Yum. I just asked James if it was bad to open the Quality Street, and he said it wasn't bad, it was just wrong. So, yeah. That's where we're at.
It is.
So, how do you actually even open these? Oh, there. Ooh.
What's wrong?
My varp vein is protruding. Ooh. Do you know the best part about opening Quality Street is the smell when you open the first, like when you open the box first. These are not for puppies. Do you not think so? Smell it.
Smells chocolatey for some reason.
I'm gonna start off with the green. What is the green actually called? The green triangle. Oh, it's called originally the green triangle.
Okay.
What are you gonna start off with?
I think I'll start off with the orange cream.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna gorge on some chocolates and watch Danny DeVito and Jamie Oliver. Those wine glasses are gorgeous.
On Jamie's cooking show. At the pier.
What are they making?
I don't know.
They're like constructing something.